Hey, what's going on, world? Today me and Kane are back out in the Red River Gorge area. Right now we're just a little bit south of the boundary of the gorge, but we're still in the greater Red River Gorge area. Right now we're driving out Big Bend Road. Going out here, we're going to hike out to Whittleton Arch, hit a couple of other arches out in the area, check out an overlook. This will be the third time taking Kane out here to Whittleton. First two times he wouldn't make that little scramble down to the arch, so let's hope today being the third time that we have some good luck and he goes down there to the arch with me. But we're going to drive on out here, get to the Sheltowee Trace, hike out to Whittleton. Alright, so right here is where the parking is to access the Sheltowee Trace out here off of Big Bend Road. Sheltowee comes in along the road back that way, same way we drove in, and then it heads out through here, out through the woods out that way. Big Bend Road does continue on out through there, but as far as I know, there's really nothing to see out that way. But for today, we're going to follow the Sheltowee Trace out through here, out to Whittleton Arch. Yeah, it's a nice, cool, cloudy day out here in the woods. Great hiking weather. Finally got some really good color popping off. I'd say the whole gorge area is right at about peak color right now. Got some really nice reds back here. Beautiful fall colors out here right now. Great day to be out here going for a hike. Alright, now we're coming out on what is called the Narrows. The Narrows is a section of an old four-wheel drive trail that used to run right over the top of Whittleton Arch. Four-wheel drive trail has been closed for several years now, so this whole area up here is grown back over. You get a pretty decent view off the top of the Narrows here. Nice reds out through there. But from here, the way we came in on the Sheltowee, coming in from Big Bend Road to get down to Whittleton Arch, we'll pick up on a trail right over here off to the left. Yeah, right back here is where that trail begins. Up here on the Narrows, we are right on top of Whittleton Arch. So the view we get up here is what we're going to see through the arch down below. So the arch has got a really nice view down here, but we're going to take this trail off to the left here, make our way down to Whittleton Arch. All right, so here we are down at White's Branch Arch. Like I said, we got that nice view through the arch back through there. Beautiful red colors popping off back through there. Unfortunately, Kane didn't make the scramble down again. Third time was not a charm today. Maybe next time, but I'm gonna hang out here just a second. Kane's pretty good about just waiting for me. If I do something he doesn't want to do, he'll just kind of wait at the top there. But we're gonna make a quick little visit here, swing around to Ramp Arch, check it out real quick. It's one out here in this area I don't think I've been to, so I'm gonna go cross it off real quick. Hopefully Kane will be patient and wait up top since he didn't want to come down. But hang out here just a second, get a couple pictures, make my way over to Ramp Arch. All right, so get to Ramp Arch. We've dropped below the cliff line down below White's Branch Arch, following it around. Some nice steep cliffs out through here. Beautiful, beautiful sandstone cliff sides. Beautiful area out here. All right, so here we are down here at Ramp Arch. Got a nice little opening right through there. Only certain angles you can really catch the opening down here. Cool arch back here in this kind of rock shelter. Beautiful sandstone cliffs out through here though. And just keep going on around out through there. That's how a lot of the gorge is. If you drop down on the cliff lines, you can follow them around. A lot of them will have little arches and windows. Sometimes you get lucky, find a bigger arch like this one. Pretty nice arch. Pretty nice right here. Like I said, first time being to this one, so it's another spot here in the gorge area, crossed off the list. But we're gonna hang out here just a second, get a couple of pictures, videos, and head back up to where Kane's at. All right, so from right here, going straight out up here on this ledge, we'll take you out to White's Branch Arch. Dropping down on the side right there, take you out and around to Ramp Arch. And now we're gonna make the scramble back up to the top of White's Branch Arch, back up to the Narrows, back up where Kane's at. All right, now we're coming back up from White's Branch Arch, back up here where Kane was waiting for us. He's a good boy and waited. Unfortunately, like I said, he didn't come down with me this time. Third time was not a charm. But from here, back up on top of the Narrows, on top of White's Branch Arch. That's the way we come in, Big Bend Road. From here, we're gonna continue out on the Sheltowee, go up here and check out Twilight Arch. All right, so right here, we're crossing over into Natural Bridge State Park. It's part of a Kentucky State Nature Preserve. That's who manages the lands out here. Kentucky State Nature Preserve and Kentucky State Parks. But we're gonna keep hiking the Sheltowee out through here, cut off out to Twilight Arch. Alright, so right here off the left hand side will be a spur trail. This is what we're going to take out to Twilight Arch. White's Branch Arch is just a short little piece back that way. So let's take this little spur trail, go out here, see if we can't find Twilight Arch. Yeah, right here we're coming up on a little fork in the road. I believe going off to the left here is what we want to take to Twilight Arch. Then we'll come back up, go out to right here, out to the overlook. But for now, let's go check out Twilight Arch. Yeah, so here we are at Twilight Overlook. The arch is just right back that way. We'll drop down to it here in just a second, but wanted to come up here, take in this view for a minute. Really nice view from this overlook. It's an almost 360 view. Nice color back through there. Beautiful day, beautiful view. Only thing, I wish that sun would come out just a little bit, make those colors pop a little more, but still beautiful day out here. We're gonna sit here and enjoy this view just a minute, then we're gonna drop down, check out the arch, and then we're gonna hit one more spot out in this area. It's just right back through here. You can't really see it for the trees. It's another overlook, but we're gonna hang out here at Twilight for a minute. Yeah, so right there is Twilight Overlook. And you look down right here, it's Twilight Arch. Small little drop down right here to the arch. Come down here, duck under this tree, swing around out here, and here's Twilight Arch. Alright, so now we're coming back up on that fork in the trail out here. Or fork in the path. Not an official trail. Going back down that way is the way back down to the Sheltowee Trace. Way we came in. And then this way will lead us out to Crow Drive Creek Overlook. That's the way we just came from. Down at Twilight Arch and Twilight Overlook. Now we're gonna head out this way, go check out this overlook. Yeah, there's some beautiful fall colors on this little finger top ridge leading out to Crow Drive Creek Overlook. Got views off of both sides out through here, out through the trees. I really like hiking out on these little finger ridges. But like I said, Crow Drive Creek Overlook is right out here, so let's go check out the view. Yeah, so here we are at Crow Drive Creek Overlook. Pretty good view from right here. Kind of wish the sun would come out a little bit, make those fall colors pop a little more, but it is what it is. Still a beautiful fall day out here. Me and Kane are going to hang out here, enjoy this view a little bit. Like I said earlier, colors are right at about peak level. Still might be a couple of days out from like peak, but still beautiful out here today. Like I said, we're going to sit here, enjoy the view a little bit. And then from here, we're going to head back out to the Sheltowee Trace. Hike it back out across the Narrows and White's Branch Arch. Back out to Big Bend Road. Alright, and we're coming back up on that fork in the path yet again. Coming back out from Crow Drive Creek Overlook. Back that way. That's the way we took down the Twilight Arch and Overlook. And then now we're going to head back this way, back to the Sheltowee Trace. Alright, now we're popping back out on the Sheltowee Trace right here. From here we're going to hike back out the same way we hiked in. Back out this way, back across the Narrows, White's Branch Arch, back out to Big Bend Road. If you wanted to, you can keep going on the Sheltowee that way. Eventually you'll come to Sand Gap Trail. That's part of Natural Bridge State Park. You can get to Natural Bridge, keep going that way. But today, we're just going to hike back out same way we came in. Alright, so me and Kane are loaded back up in the car now, driving back out Big Bend Road. Had a great hike out here in the Whites Branch area. Saw some cool arches, some great views, and some nice fall color. But from here we're going to drive just inside the gorge area to the Whittleton Campground. And from there we're going to hike to Henson's Arch and Whittleton Arch. Henson's Arch is one I've never been to. Usually when I've gone to Whittleton, I've hiked in from above on Tunnel Ridge Road. But today we're going to hike from the Whittleton Campground. So let's drive up here, drive into the gorge, and go check some more arches out. Yeah, now we're hiking the Henson's Cave Arch Trail. Henson's Cave Arch is a spot here in the gorge I haven't been to before. Today's been a day of a couple of firsts. So we're gonna go up here, check out this arch, try to knock it out real quick, and then be able to get a hike in out to Whittleton Arch before it gets dark. But right now, let's go up here and check out Henson's Cave Arch. Go. Alright, now we're coming up on the trail junction of the Sheltowee Trace, which continues out that way. Take it up to Highway 15, Tunnel Ridge Road. But today we're going to turn back this way. We're going to take the Whittleton Arch trail up to the arch. Go check it out. All right, here we are at Whittleton Arch. That's the back side opening back that way. And then you get that massive large opening in the front here. Very large arch here. It's one I've been to a few times. I don't come to it too often just because it's kind of out of the way. It's right on the edge of the gorge boundary. But me and Kane are going to hang out here just a little bit, let him get some food and water, get some quick pictures and videos. Then we're going to head out before it gets too dark. Got a couple of negatives working against us. Gets darker a lot earlier this time of year. Plus it's been a cloudy, overcast day. That'll make it dark quicker. And we're down here in the valley. So kind of three negatives against us, but we're going to relax here just a minute. Bust the trail back to the trailhead. Load up and head home. Alright, now we're popping back out on the Sheltowee Trace. Like I said before, that way would take you up to Highway 15 to Tunnel Ridge Road. But today we're going to turn back this way, same way we hiked in. Hike back to the campground, load up in the car, head home. Alright, me and Kane are making our way back to the Whittleton Campground now. Hiking the Sheltowee Trace back out to the campground. Had a great day out here in the gorge. Saw 5 different arches, a few different lookout points, overlooks. Had some great fall colors up on the ridge tops, some beautiful views. Not much color to be seen down here in the valley, but still been a great day out here. We're tired, ready to head home, but as always, thanks for tagging along with me and the Cane Boy. Till next time. Alright, so here we are at a little bonus stop on today's adventure. A little hidden feature right here in the gorge. Nice little hoodoo right here. Right on a cliffside. Nice view out through there. Pretty cool spot. A little sketchy. I don't do too well with the exposed rock areas like this, but had to come out here and see this hoodoo.